So Brian and I are heading out on our very first outside bike ride since we started training. We're going to be going for an hour, and it is 8:30, right about dusk. So let's hope we don't get hit and we don't crash. Ready to go?
Ready.
Let's get this party started.
I hope my back doesn't pop today.
It's so there.
It should be fine.
Get those lights. Ready to roll. We just made it back from a 20-mile bike ride in an hour and 20 minutes. It felt so good. And we're just gonna go hit up a quick, I don't know, quarter-mile run, maybe half-mile run to get our legs loosened up. But it felt so good. It was beautiful out and I feel really good. My back's a little tight, but it feels good. So off on our run. Today is Thursday. And I'm realizing that I didn't say anything about my workout from Tuesday. So on Tuesday, Brian and I went to the gym, and I didn't get all the swimming in that I wanted to, but we ran with some sprints for 35 minutes, and then I jumped in the pool and I did only about 400 yards swimming, but we were in a little bit of a time crunch, but I got that done. And then last night, of course, we went on our bike ride, 20 miles on the bike ride. We also did about 30 minutes of core work, and then we went on a 10-minute run afterwards. It felt so good. I'm very sore today. And then today, Thursday, I woke up and I went and did high fitness with my sister, and then I went over to the gym and ran my 35 minutes on the treadmill, and then jumped in the pool again. I was in a time crunch because the babysitting was closing, so I was only able to do 600 yards swim. I was trying to do 13, so I'm less than half off of what I wanted to do today, but got it done. I'm exhausted. In the last 24 hours, I've done tons of workouts, so I'm really tired and just downed like an entire baguette because I'm so exhausted. Anyway, good workouts so far this week. I'm doing something, if not all of what I am supposed to do. So everything's feeling great, and Thursday is complete. I just got back from a brick with Brian. We did 40 minutes cycling. I was on my trainer. He went outside so that we could run together. So we both did 40 minutes on the bike and then 10 minutes running, which was about a mile. My legs were super tight today when I started the run. I don't know why it was different than other days, but today they felt really tight. And on my bike, I switched up my gears today on my trainer because when we were on our outdoor bike the other night, I realized that I'm not pushing myself enough on my trainer. So I upped the trainer, and 40 minutes and then a 10-minute run. Felt really good. I wasn't planning on working out at all because, of course, time just got away. So I'm really glad that we made time for it and just got it in there and did it. Today is Saturday, and I already feel exhausted. I woke up this morning and we went and did high fitness with the whole family. Actually, Brian came and did it with me. We just danced and aerobicsed our hearts out. I burned probably about 700 calories doing an hour of that, so I was beat. But today I was supposed to do a 40-minute run and a 1,600 yard swim. So after we got home from that, I decided I was trying to figure out which one was more important to me, and I think the swim is more important, but I didn't want to give up on the run. So I went and did just over 2 miles of a quick run, and now I'm heading into the gym to go get my swim done. So I will go as long as I can. I haven't brought any kids with me today, so I'm not limited by the daycare at the gym. Okay,
walking into the gym, and I have to say that I'm getting really, really nervous about my swim because I get really bored when I'm in the water. So Brian has these waterproof headphones and a speaker, well, like the MP3 player or whatever, that you hook up onto your goggles. So I'm using that today and hoping that it makes my swim go a little bit faster and that I'm not so bored and want to stop after 400 yards because I really have to get the distance of this down.
I just got back in the car after my swim today, and I ended up doing just over 1,600 yards, but at 1,600 yards I was at 42 minutes, which I was really happy with. I don't know what like a normal split time is to be able to do 25 yards, but my average is about 40 seconds. Now most of mine I have found are like between 30 and 40 seconds per 25, but some of them were in the 20s and some of them were in the 40s. So my average is about 40 seconds for a 25-yard swim. But I'm really happy with the way it felt today. Brian's headphones helped a ton to take my mind off of everything. And it's crazy how once you just get in your groove, once you're swimming, and you can kind of put your mind aside and just swim, you can go forever and so long. So it felt really, really good. This is the longest I've gone so far, so I'll just keep doing it, keep going longer and longer. And as I was swimming, I started thinking about the 2-mile run I had done, and I thought, that's so silly that I ran 2 miles when my race is 13 something miles. What good is that going to do? But I have to remember and keep in mind that it's still, 4.5 months away, and even if I walk that part, I'm fine with that. So I'm happy with 2 miles now. The one I really, really, really want to work on and feel comfortable with is my swim, because I tend to hyperventilate when I'm swimming and breathe too much air in and then freak out underwater, and I don't want to have to do that in the open water. So as long as I focus so much on my swim and not as much on my run, I think I'm going to be really happy with my results. So anyway, today was great. 1,600 yards. I have burned, I don't know if I've ever burned this many calories in a day, but I'm feeling awesome. So that completes my week of workouts, and I guess that is week 7 and my second official training week on my schedule.